Hello, everyone. This is Aqualin, and welcome to Self Love and Essential Oils. I'm so excited to have you to join me today for this particular class. Our topic today is self care, something that I believe that we all need to know more about, especially in these unprecedented times that we're living in with the current pandemic and the racial tension and so many different things that's happening right now. Virtual learning for students and just a lot going on. So I wanted to do this to present this class to you to give you some ideas and ways that you can take better care of yourself, mainly using essential oils. As you know, I'm a representative of doTERRA, and I'm so in love with the oils, and I'm so excited to share with you today about this topic because, pardon me, it's been a part of my personal care for the last I started right before I had surgery, actually, right after I had a medical situation, and then before I had surgery last year. And it's really helped me to get myself together on a different level than I'd never thought of before. And so I'm going to share with you some things in this class today that I hope will be very beneficial to you and show you some things that I'm doing right now in my current self care as well. So, with that, we're going to get started. Um, so the goal of this class is to inspire you. Is to inspire you. I want to share with you and answer these three questions. Number one, what is self-care? Number two, why is self-care important? And number three, how to use essential oils for self-care. So the first thing that I want to talk about is what is self-care? Basically, in the most simple terms, exactly what the words are, it is the care that you give to yourself. Now, so many of us, we tend to care more for other people, especially if you're a caregiver, if you're a parent, if you are married, or if you just really are in a role of providing for someone else. What happens is we tend to put other people before we put ourselves. And really, that's not a good thing to do because it can be very detrimental to you in the long run. The law of preservation says that if something is happening, you save yourself first before you save someone else. Meaning, I think they talk about it in the planes. Whenever the plane gets ready to, when you board the plane, they go over the plane rules. They tell you that in case of emergency, put the mask on yourself and then assist someone else because guess what? You can't really help someone else if you're incapacitated. And a lot of us are walking around incapacitated. We are frustrated, we are angry, we have so much on our plates, we're overwhelmed, and we're really not really serving our families to the best of our ability because we have not taken time to care for ourselves. So the reason why, what is self-care? Self-care is basically you setting an intention to take care of yourself. You know, we always say to people, take care, okay, take care. But do people really take care of themselves? Do you really take care of yourself? That's something that I want you to think about and I want you to answer beyond class today. Ask yourself, do I really take care of myself? And if you don't, I want to hopefully inspire you in this class to learn how and ways that you can take better care of yourself. So the next question is, why is self-care important? Self-care is important because, again, the law of preservation, you're able to help other people when you care for yourself. But more than anything, it helps you to feel good inside and out. There's an emotional component to self-care that I really want to get into, but it also provides emotional balance. And I want to encourage you to go onto my website, www.iamdeaquilin.com, and click the Essential Oils link so that you can watch the last class that we actually, Celine Digagne and I actually talked about emotional balance in that class. And the kit that I'm going to recommend to you today, it is a part of that emotional balance. Also, the importance of self-care is for your physical well-being. We want to be physically well. We want to be physically whole. And I think that when we get into the aspects of self-care, we tend to only look at the physical aspect. And what I mean by that is only getting manicures and pedicures, only doing our hair and makeup, but not really thinking about the emotional level, or we don't go beyond the surface and do the regular medical checkups and things like that. That's a part of self-care. Also, why is self-care important? Because you'll be able to better care for others, as well as stress management. Stress management. So many of us are under stress right now because, like I said, the pandemic, some people lost jobs, or some people's jobs were transitioned from going to work to being at home. And being at home, you have to manage your home with the children around. Not only that, but managing just everyday activities like going to the grocery store, and everything is different now. And so it can cause a lot of stress. And so when you really start to incorporate some self-care into your life, you will be able to let go of the stress. So before I get into how to use essential oils for self-care, I want to share with you these three truths. Number one, self-care is not selfish. It is not selfish at all. It is self-full to be able to take care of yourself, because what it means is you're filling yourself up. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So it is not selfish. Self-care is necessary. It is absolutely necessary. Start making self-care. If you schedule your day, anything in your day, if you schedule the time you go to work, and all your doctor's appointments, your children's doctor's appointments, or whatever, I want to encourage you to start also scheduling some self-care into your day, whether that's a hot bath, whether that is a time for you to journal, or whatever. Schedule it, because self-care is necessary. It is a true necessity for life. And also, self-care is self-love. They are interchangeable. You can, say I am a self-care advocate. I'm a self-love advocate. I like to consider myself a self-love advocate. But all things self-love, it really equals all things self-care. The next thing that I want to share with you is that self-care takes three works. Now, in Self-Love University, I talk about these three works a lot, and that is inner work, energy work, and physical work. And I want to just give you a quick synopsis of the three so that you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. When I say inner work is the heart work, Heart, where you are working towards forgiveness. You're working towards not just forgiveness of other people, but also forgiveness of yourself. You're working to let go of the past. You're working to get over any type of negative emotion that you may be feeling, whether it's working through depression or working through sadness or grief or whatever. That's the inner work, where you go deep within your heart and you make some changes within. The second work is the energy work. Now, energy work is a little different from heart work, although all of these are different, they are interchangeable as well. So the energy work is when you saying your affirmations, when you are you create a vision board, you're using your words to change your world and shift your mind and all of that. That is the energy. It is the energy that you put within, put on the outside, by saying words and doing things that can help change your heart and your mind. And then, of course, there's the physical work. Physical work is exactly what it says, physical work. This is I'm going to sit and do my journaling. I'm going to sit and take, a hot bubble bath or whatever it is for you to make yourself feel good and really care for yourself and honor yourself, because that's what self-care is about. It's honoring the person that you are, especially, I'm not going to say especially, whatever you do, wherever you are in this world, it's okay to honor yourself, and you do that through self-care. So I want to give you just a few ideas for self-care. Number one, well, the first picture you'll see, there's a candle and some flowers and a throw. You can light a candle, get some fresh flowers in your home, get up under a throw and watch one of your favorite movies. Just take some time to wind down your mind. The second picture, top middle, is journaling, taking time to write in a journal. I love to do this thing in my journal called Soul Dump. And what I do is I put on the top of the page Soul Dump, and I dump everything that I'm feeling that does not feel like I'm in alignment. I dump it. I just say, you know what, this is how I feel. And I allow myself to say it how I want to say it. And I don't judge it. And once I dump it, I'm done with it. Unless it's something that I know I need to work on. And I take time to work on that on a deeper level. But journaling is very important. It's releasing what's on your heart onto paper so that you can not hold space for that in your heart. You can put it on paper and release it and let it go. The bottom, pardon me, the bottom left is read a book or get your favorite snack or have a cup of coffee or a cup of hot chocolate, a cup of tea. I love doing tea and I use essential oils in my tea as well. I actually do peppermint tea and I put 1 drop of lemon, 1 to 2 drops of lemon, 1 to 2 drops of, oh my gosh, what's the name of it? Citrus blend, 1 drop of lemon, 1 to 2 drops of citrus blend, and then I think it's called citrus blend. What is it called? Citrus bliss, and 1 drop of frankincense oil. And sometimes I put just a little spoonful of coconut oil in my peppermint tea. So you can also do that. I'm going to get more into how to use the oils for self-care in just a moment. Another thing is a bubble bath. And you see in this picture, this lady has some citrus, but you can also drop a few drops of essential oils in your bath, especially lavender to help with calming. Also balance to help balance your emotions, and quite a few others. And then another thing that you can do for self-care is you can paint, you can draw, you can dance. Just be expressive. Express your gifts, your skills, your talents, whatever they are, because it's a part of who you are, and we have to honor every aspect of ourselves. If we choose not to honor every aspect of ourselves, we're denying ourselves the self-care that we actually need and the self-care that we actually deserve. So another part or another way for you to practice self-care is to use the essential oils. And so that's what I want to get into now. The essential oils and ways to, the ways that I use the essential oils. Now, doTERRA is not just about essential oils only. They also have home cleaning products. Well, I say they. We also have home cleaning products. We also have skincare products, essential oils, and so much more. Vitamins that I've been using for the last few months intentionally and specifically. But when I'm talking about the last few months, I mean the vitamins. But I'm so grateful to have these products in my life, and I have really truly incorporated them into my self-care, and it feels so good. Like, one of the things that I wanted to share with you is, you see it on the screen there, it's Motivate Touch. And Motivate Touch is, it promotes feelings of confidence, let's see, confidence, belief, and there's one more. Did I have it written down? Courage. And I love this oil. Actually, I started using Adaptive, and Adaptive is another blend. It's a calming blend. And although I love Adaptive, Adaptive is good for calming your emotions whenever you are emotionally rigid or maybe emotionally razzled and something has happened that, you can't seem to get a hold of yourself. Or if you're just dealing with, a struggle with holding your emotions in place, Adaptive is a great one. But I started using Adaptive, but then I got Motivate, and I absolutely fell in love with Motivate. Like, I put Motivate on before class today. This is one of my favorite oils altogether. So I put it behind my ears, on my wrist, I love, love, love the smell of this, but every time I put this on, I feel confident. I feel courageous. I feel beautiful even. Because uh, the aroma of it is just so nice, and I really like this. I believe that Celine mentioned before that her son, he has the children's kit, because there's a kit for children that has, I believe, about 7 oils in it. And she said that her son, he intuitively goes and gets whatever he needs, as opposed to reading and saying, oh, I could use the encouraging blend because I need some encouragement today. Children don't think like that. So what he does is he smells, and whatever he smells and he feels like putting on, he puts on. And that's sort of how I came across this particular one, because one day I was smelling all the different oils that I have. Whoops, got some on my nose. And I was like, okay, I want to try this one. And then it turned into every day whenever I needed just to have that feeling of confidence and belief, then I chose this. And it's like it's instinctively chose it more so than intentionally chose it. And so this is my new favorite for now. I do have a second favorite. So those are the two. Another thing that you can do is you can blend. So this one here is a lavender and frankincense blend, and it is great for calming and putting you to sleep. Not necessarily putting you to sleep, but calming you enough to that you can rest easier. I'm gonna say it that way. And when my grands are here, we put this on at night before we go to bed, just on the top of their hand, like I did mine, and I let them rub their hands together. And usually it works. Like they are calm, and we're just probably lay in the bed and watch movies until they go to sleep, or watch TV or something, or do something until they go to sleep. So that another thing you can do is combine oils in a roller blend for yourself. This one is peppermint and orange. So there is a lot that you can mix. And here is what you can mix it with: the fractionated coconut oil. The fractionated coconut oil helps it to last longer, but also helps it to absorb in your skin a little better as well. Another thing too is I was so excited. The anti-aging moisturizer. So whenever I'm doing my skincare, and if you know me personally, you know that I'm big on skincare. I've been big on skincare since I was a teenager. And I love doing my skincare routine. And so this one, every time I put this on my face, it's more like a ritual almost, because of the way it smells. I love that. So what I do is I clean my face, and I actually have on my next order the skincare line for the, which one is this? The essential skincare line. But what I do is after I clean my face, and well, I do a cleanser, and then I do an exfoliator, and then I use this as my moisturizer. And when I use this as my moisturizer, it's the way it feels. It's it's perfect. Like it's whipped perfectly, and it smells. So what I do is I hold my hands over my face and I smell it while I put it in. I make sure I cup my hands in front of my face before I rub it in, because it smells so good. But this is a great part of self care. Just taking self care doesn't have to be an extravagant full day of I'm going to, take care of myself and treat myself or whatever. It can be a full day, but sometimes it's the little things that can make a huge difference in your life. Something as simple as a face cream whenever you are getting ready to go to bed at night, you put this on, or in the morning, you put this on when you're getting ready to put your makeup on to face your day. And you can carry this scent with you because it's on your face. It's amazing. And so now we're into my next favorite oil. And this is in a yoga kit that I need to just get the kit because I love this. It's called Align. And whenever I sit to do my spiritual work, and when I say spiritual work, I mean prayers, meditation, or whenever I feel like I need to be aligned within my spiritual work, then I like to dab this on because the fragrance really does help me to be aligned and focused in the things that I am wanting to do in that moment. I learned a long time ago that We mentally relate aromas to certain things. I shared with you in our last class, I believe that's on my website, that I have a necklace that my mother gave me. My mother has been passed away for over 20 years. This year is the 20th anniversary on June 30th. So it's been over 20 years and it still smells like her. And so whenever I smell that, it always reminds me of her. It reminds me of her presence. And it's the same thing with these oils. These oils can spark an emotion. They can spark a feeling. They can spark a memory even that can carry you through your day, that can carry you through whatever you may be going through, or like I like to use, like I use, like to say, growing through. Um, Also, I'm going to talk about the vitamins later. This is one. Also, I'm going to talk about the gel caps in just a moment. So there's a couple of things that I'm going to save for later. Let's see, I have balance is also a good one if you're feeling off balance and you just need to be, centered. Balance is another great one. I like to use balance and align sometimes whenever I just need to be, I'm going to say, reminded of my focus and where I need to be when it comes to certain things that's happening in my life. And then, of course, I have lavender, I have citrus bliss. And let me tell you what I do with citrus bliss. What I just did with citrus bliss is I made my own body scrub with citrus bliss. This is cane sugar, grapeseed oil, citrus bliss, and it smells so good. And I also put, I forgot the name of the flower buds in it. So I don't know, you may be able to see some flower buds in there. But you can also use the oils to make your own body scrubs, or maybe whipped body butter or whatever. I also made another one that I gave to one of my nieces that I called calming, what I call it, calming balance, because I use balance oil, I use lavender oil, and I also use balance oil in that one for the scrub. And she was just telling me how how much she enjoyed it using that. So that is how you incorporate the essential oils in your life. Now, I want to share with you 3 things about essential oils. They are safe. Number one, 100% natural and safe. No side effects, no addictions can you get, or they're non-habit forming, in other words. Also, extracts from plants and they also have amazing health benefits, certified pure therapeutic grade. And at the bottom of the oil, all the oils at the bottom of them, there is a certified pure therapeutic grade number. Also, they are effective, more effective than modern approaches to health problems. And there have been people that have come off of certain medications and replaced those medications with essential oils. That is not my expertise, but we do have some people on the team that can possibly help you with the medical aspect of it. I am strictly here for the emotional and self-love aspects of the essential oils. Essential oils also permeate the cell membrane. Your cell membrane, any oil, usually most oils, they just sit on the cell membrane, or if they penetrate, they only penetrate the certain level of it. But doTERRA has been proven and is made specifically to penetrate the cell membrane, to get deep down into the cell. Also, the vitamins, well, not the vitamins, the oils, vitamins too, they are affordable, more affordable than traditional medical care, because medical care can be very cost consuming. Also, pennies per dose, and you save hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs, okay? Again, I'm not here for the medical, but I have someone that I can refer you to if you need that. So I want to share with you three ways to use the doTERRA essential oils. aromatic, like I talked about, how I use even the moisturizer, but you just put it on and you can cup it in your hands and smell it, or you can put it on your wrist and smell it. But you, or you can also use a diffuser to diffuse it, but just inhale it. It has a positive effects on your mood. It cleanses the air and it supports respiratory system. The next way is topical, and like I said, there are some that comes in this bottle here. Whenever it says touch on it, that means that it's already diluted with fractionated coconut oil. However, the ones that are small like this, the 5 milliliters, these are not already diluted, so you can use the fractionated coconut oil to actually dilute yours, or any type of if you have coconut oil in your home, you can probably use some and just mix it with that and rub it on your skin. Also, too, they can be taken internally in water, in VeggieCap, and under your tongue. So you can actually put a drop under your tongue. But these are the VeggieCaps, and I'm going to show you what they look like. Just capsules. That's all. Clear capsules. Hopefully you can see that. And you just take the capsule apart. You put your oil in. You put it back together, and you take it like a pill. Okay. So that is the ways that you can take it internally. Okay. Moving on. So what I want you to do today is I want you to think about your top 3 self-care concerns. It may be that you don't have time. It may be that you just don't know what to do for yourself anymore. Whatever it is, I want you to write down your top 3 self-care concerns. And as you think about your concerns, I want you to consider reaching out to me and say, hey, Diaquilin, these are my top 3 self-care concerns. Is there any way that doTERRA can help me? And I would be more than happy to reach out to you and share with you certain things that you can do. Like I said, one of your self-care concerns could be that when I'm having my time alone, I have a hard time focusing on what I'm doing or what's in front of me, or I do feel off balance. And so there again is the Balance Essential Oil or the Align Essential Oil, where you can feel more aligned with your inner self. Okay, so this is all important. So I want you to reach out to me for those concerns that you have. So if you want to feel awesome, one thing that I do love about doTERRA is that they offer, like I said, lifestyle. It's a lifestyle brand. It's not just about the actual oils on your body, but also oils as medicine, oils as emotional support, but also they have, like I said, skincare products and home care. On Guard is the home care, home products for cleaning your home. Also, there are recipes that you can have where you can use some of the oils, like the lemon oil and the citrus oils, to create your own home products. All of that can, and it's also cost effective too. Instead of you going out buying all of these home products, you have it right here. And all you have to do is mix some oil with some water and certain other things and make your own house cleaning products. But one of the things that they do have is, or I keep saying we do have doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is the vitamins. And I only brought the food nutrients complex, but it's the food nutrient complex. So this will be your multivitamin. And then there's the Alpha CRX, which is the antioxidant, cellular energy, and longevity. And then, of course, there is the XEO Mega, X Essential Oil Mega, which is the Mega 3, 6, 9 fatty acids and 9 essential oils all combined. And there is a 30-day product satisfaction guarantee. So if you get the oil, get the vitamins, you use them consistently for 30 days and you don't feel like you're satisfied or that they didn't make a difference, then you can get your money back. Okay. Also, benefits of them is they are antioxidant and NDA protection, eye, brain, and nervous system, liver function and digestive health, more energy, less discomfort, your immune functions are much better, stress management, cardiovascular health, and healthy inflammatory response. So let's get into how to purchase. There are three ways to purchase. Retail, which is the most expensive, and I'm going to share with you two plans and one oil that I want to feature today, and you'll see the price difference. Retail, which is the most expensive, you only pay retail in professional settings. But you have the opportunity to do number two, and that is to get to do wholesale. And you do wholesale. It's just like you sign up for the loyalty rewards program, and it's like a Costco membership. You pay one time $35, and you are a wholesale member for a year, and you get 25% below retail price. Okay, that is wholesale. And then of course there is the wholesale plus products for points for free products. So you get 25% below retail and wholesale with wholesale membership, and you earn free products with the loyalty rewards program. So let me tell you the difference between the option number 2 and option number 3. Option number 2, you pay that one-time $35, and whenever you buy it, you can buy wholesale. It'll just be a whenever thing. But with number 3, the loyalty rewards program is a monthly that you sign up for monthly, and you get a free product of the month whenever you are whenever you choose this program. Whenever your points are 125 to 200 points or more, you get free products with that. So let's get into it. If you decide to just purchase anything in your self-care to aid in your self-care today, what you can expect from me is a welcome packet. Personal consultation. I do personal consultations before. So if today you're saying, hey, I'm interested, we'll do it before. And then once you get whatever your packet is, we're going to do a consultation then, so that I can show you how to use the oils or whatever you purchase for your benefit. Also, access to a VIP education group, which has community and giveaways, and you're also going to receive my ongoing support. I'm always going to reach out to you or always be available to you for any questions or anything that you may need. So if you want free products, I just talked about the loyalty rewards program, and the products are delivered right at your door in the comfort of your own home. But this is how it works. You maintain your loyalty rewards points by purchasing anything that is 1 point or more. Okay. Also, and when you do that, that's when you get the, I had a client a couple of months ago, a customer client. I like to say client, not customer, because it's more to me than just someone purchasing some products. It's a lifestyle and a relationship. So she actually purchased $200 worth of products, and she got 2 free products that particular month. And so honestly, the more points you earn, or the more points you purchase, the more you get products back, but also you earn more, as you see here. Percentages back over a period of time. So 1 to 3 months is 10%, 4 to 6 months is 15%, 7 to 9 months, 20%, months 10 through 12, 25%, and then 30% on 13 plus months. And so the way this works is, like I said, it increases when the more points your personal volume, which is the amount that you purchase, then the more beneficial it is for you. Now, you're not obligated to do that. You can only, if you want to only just have 1 point a month, that's fine. Or if you want to do 200 points a month, that's fine. But in order for you to get the cash, percentage back in product credits over a period of time, you have to have at least 1 point. I hope that makes sense. I'm still trying to process how to share it because I know it when I see it in the screen and when I do the back office, but to communicate it is somewhat challenging, but I'm getting there. So your daily wellness plan and the healthy habits kit. This is what we always recommend people to start with because, like I talked about before, that your self care is just as much physical as it is emotional and mental and you know, spiritual. So when you start out with this kit, you get the 3 vitamins that I talked about. You also get the Terrazymes, which is a digestive enzymes, and then you also get the probiotic assist. I love the probiotic assist. Plus, I actually it's so potent that you don't have to use. It comes in 30. It's 30 tablets, but you don't have to use all 30 tablets. You don't have to take one every day. You take one every 3 days. So one bottle will last you 2 months. But it also comes with the Deep Blue Rub. I actually gave my Deep Blue Rub to my nephew, who he works a physical, you know, job where he does a lot of like really manual labor. His body is always sore, and so I gave him that, and he was like, "That really helped me." So it's a great rub, sort of like icy hot, but the difference is because this rub is made with the essential oils that can penetrate the cell membrane. It actually gets deeper into the skin and deeper into the skin cells to offer the healing support that you need at the time. You also get 5 essential oils. So this is a great deal. You get the lavender and the frankincense that I mentioned, the balance that I mentioned, the lemon that I mentioned, as well as the On Guard that I mentioned. So all the ones that I mentioned, you get those in the Healthy Habits Kit. The next kit is the Emotional Aromatherapy Touch Kit. Now, I want to encourage you to go on my website to watch the Emotional Balance class because Celine and I went into detail about all of these oils. So if you're interested in this, then I want to encourage you to get this. But it does have my favorite, which is my Motivate oil that I absolutely love. And then, of course, it has the cheer, the passion, forgive, console, and peace. And here's the thing, all of these are essential parts of self care. You do need to sometimes be motivated. You do sometimes need to feel cheerful. You do need passion, and passion, not just sexual passion for your mate, but passion to do to accomplish your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Also, forgiveness is a big part of self care. Remember, I talked about the inner work? Well, that's a part of the inner work, is the forgiveness. Consoling, you need to sometimes console yourself. We tend to look at other people and rely on everybody else to do for us, that sometimes those are the things that we can do for ourselves, as well as peace is another essential oil in that kit. Now, let me go back really quickly just to discuss prices. This particular kit, it retails at $260. So you have 5 essential oils, 3 vitamins that have, if I'm not mistaken, let's see how many comes in it. Veggie caps. 120 veggie caps, which is a 30-day supply. So they all are 30-day supply. And there's a special way that I recommend that you take this in the first month that I don't want to share in this video, but I want you to reach out to me if you're interested in taking this, because there's a special way that I would want to share with you to introduce these into your system, okay? But you get a 30-day supply of this, the PB Assist, which again, the PB Assist Probiotic Assist is really a 2-month supply because you're going to use that once every 3 days as opposed, and that's 30 capsules. And then, of course, you get the Terrazymes, which is digestive immune support. You get the Deep Blue, and the Deep Blue by itself, I think it's like $65 or $45. I think it's $45. So with that, that is $260 if you want to just get the whole kit without, this is retail. Now, if you want to pay $35 to sign up for the wholesale program, then that cuts you down to the purchase price for this kit of $195. And this is my initial investment that I love in doTERRA. And then, of course, the emotional aromatherapy touch kit, it retails at $133.33, but the wholesale is $100 even. And then, of course, the last one that I want to talk about before I get into the next one that I didn't do a slide for is the Motivate oil. So if you don't want to do the Healthy Habits kit, if you don't want to do the emotional aromatherapy kit, but you say, hey, I want to try that Motivate that you talk about. If it motivates you, Deaquilin, which it does, like I said, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. There's something about just the smell of it just makes me, it takes my mind and my body, it sends a signal to my brain like, we got this, you know? But if you want to just get this only, then it's $20 retail and $15 wholesale. So if you want to sign up for $35 for the wholesale, then you can pay the $35 plus the $15 to get this, or you can just pay $20 retail for a one-time purchase only. But those are the three options that I wanted to offer you today to get started in your self-care. So now let's get to the three types of people. There are three types of people that I like to talk about a lot. Is the people that live with the essential oils as a wellness lifestyle. And that's people like me, actually. I'm all three, really. I live with these. I, like I said, I have them in my tea whenever I'm taking a shower. Sometimes I will, put a couple of drops so that I can smell it while I'm taking a shower. Or which one? The scrub, the body scrub, or just taking it, using it for my spiritual practice. It means I incorporate it in my lifestyle. So you can be the person that say, hey, I just want to incorporate this in my lifestyle. That's all I want to do is use the product. That is perfectly okay with me. Then there are the people who share. To share means that you get your products paid for, which means that you can host a class like this and say, hey, Deaquilin, I want to host a class. I will send a link. You just invite the people, and whoever purchases, will be purchased onto you, and you'll get some of your products paid for. And I also will send you a special gift, which would be the Align, because I love this one too. This is my second favorite, which is the Align. And then, of course, the people like me too, who want to build and earn an income and make an impact. And the reason why I love the part about the build is because it is twofold. I desire to make an impact. I desire to help people grow in the area of self-love, self-confidence, self-care. That's my area of wanting to help people. And so not only do I get to do that through the oils because of how they've helped me, I also get to earn an income as well. So it's a twofold blessing for me. And I hope that it can be a twofold blessing for you if you are wanting to be a part of the doTERRA family. So with that, I want to just really quickly talk about the power of self-care. The power of self-care promotes overall well-being. And I want you to know this, you deserve overall well-being in your spirit, in your soul, and in your body. You deserve it. And whether you use the essential oils or not, it's perfectly fine. I just want to encourage you to just make sure that you take better care of yourself. Make self-care a priority. When you make self-care a priority, then I just believe that your life is going to improve and you're going to start feeling good about yourself. And the stress is going to be relieved from your life. And there are going to be some things that come to you, that happens in your life, that you're going to realize that it's because you really decided that you wanted to make yourself a priority. So thank you so much for being a part of class today. How do I get started? I want you to consider if you're wanting to try any of the products, or if there is something besides what we talked about today. Like I said, if you do your 3 assessments of your top 3 self-care concerns, and you reach out to me and say, Deaquilin, these are my top 3 self-care concerns, okay? And is there something in the doTERRA family that can help me? then I will be more than happy to let you know what can help you and we can get started from there. Okay. So this is how you get started. You can email me those top 3 concerns, or you can send me a text. So email iamdeaquilin@gmail.com is right there. So you can spell it IAMDEAQUELYNN @gmail.com. The text message, you can text me at 205-730-6330. Now I do ask that you say, hey, Deaquilin, or hey, this is, and tell me your name, because that's my business text message. So I get a lot of text messages from clients and people, and I always like to know who I'm communicating with. And then, of course, the last thing is you can book a free consultation with me. So beyond you showing up here, I will also offer you a free consultation. So you can go to bit.ly/my essential life. So that's 2 L's there. My essential life, and complete the form. And in the form, you get to tell me what day and time you're available, and if my schedule is open. If not, we will go, talk back and forth really quickly to reschedule, but I will definitely get back with you within 24 hours of you filling out that form. So thank you so much. Also, if you're watching this video and maybe another doTERRA representative sent you to watch this video, then I would encourage you that if you want to get started with doTERRA, that you get back to your doTERRA representative, whoever that may be, so that they can help you to get started on your journey. Thank you so much for being a part of this presentation today. I really hope that I shared something with you that helped you, that empowered you, that encouraged you on your journey. I send love, light, peace, and blessings to you. Take care.